to This Very Moment Collective. You are right on time. Whenever you're watching this reading is timeless. So we'll be tapping into our spirit guides, our angels, the universe, and we shall see what spirit has for us in this very moment. So first of all, we got so many cards that came out in the pre-pull. Usually I would not take this many. But I see a very shocking twist coming up in your life. It feels like a lot of people are watching you and you're kind of like, watch this space. Watch how everything is about to change. Yeah, Ace of Cups, Chariot. I love it. I'm obsessed already. I'm already obsessed with this message. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And let's jump into this message. So let's actually start with the tarot that has just come out because this perfectly sums up exactly what I was getting. Ace of Cups, more than self-love, choosing yourself actively, living your life, enjoying. Here's the thing, like we can't see the invisible timeline. I think it's a good thing to set intention and to go towards goals, but there is always just this quiet world going on that we can't see of possibility that our life could literally change really kind of seemingly overnight. So I see you kind of being in a place where you're trying to pick things back up. We got the balance card. We got a lot of energy talking about harmony, kind of like coming back into balance, getting back to yourself. And interestingly, you know, usually people go into hermit mode when this is their focus, but I felt so many people in your energy. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? Why are so many people watching collective at this time? I feel like you have a lot of quantum entanglements that you may not know about. This is a good time to cleanse your energy because people are feeling, it's like they can tap in and they can feel where you're going. They can feel your future. They can feel a big break for you. We got the Chariot, which is about moving forward specifically in balance. So you move forward with all the lessons and the hardships that you've been through, but you're able to move past it. So it's the good and the bad. I'll take them both. It's the light and the shadow. I won't reject either. I won't be in my villain era completely, but I definitely won't be an angel, you know, when I need to set some boundaries. It's like you've accepted all sides of yourself and no one could ever use it against you. This is strong plot twist energy. Also, I'm seeing you in a very physically charged energy. We got the sacral chakra and love gain that came out. And we also have the temptation card. So a lot of the people in your energy are looking at you in a romantic way. Spirit was showing me that this also applies to people who would see themselves as competition with you as well. So, you know, say you're going through a glow up and there's, you know, other hotties in the gym. This is like Spirit is saying you got people in your energy who see you as competition as well. So we'll get to that. Okay, so love gain, it says a love connection is starting and strengthening. Then we got the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is all about creativity, but also physical connection, pleasure, connection with other people. It's a portal to connect physically with other people. So really a very powerful place of manifestation. And I see that some of you may be using that, incorporating your sacral chakra in some way with your manifestation. Your sacral chakra may naturally be like connected to you in some way with manifestation. So start to, you know, listen, get you a big O journal where you write down like all your manifestations that came to pass after your last O, and then let me know something. Let me know how that works out, and then maybe I'll give me an O journal. Listen. Listen, if we find out something, we're going to find out together. That's what I love about being a reader, because I get messages for other people and I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll try that too, low key. So yeah, I feel you, in like your energy really feels like it's opening up. You're showing up like, you know, I'm seeing, yeah, like the caterpillar in the cocoon turning into a butterfly. You're blossoming and you're focused about you. You're like Chariot card. What has happened has happened. I just saw 444. I accept the challenges. I accept what happened. I'm choosing to forgive myself. I'm choosing choosing to forgive other people and move forward. And people are very attracted to you, people who you would even be competition towards. So you could have a feminine that only dates masculines, but you're also a feminine and she's looking at you and it's like she's attracted to you. And then, of course, there are just a bunch of other people who are attracted to this light, to this energy, that are also attracted to you. So the energy is shifting in the craziest kind of way. Expect just genuinely unbelievable plot twists, like how the heck did the enemy fall in love with me? Like, what is happening? What is going on? We have the crown chakra really tapped in, really locked in with your higher purpose. You know what you're supposed to be doing right now. You're feeling pretty good. We have the patience card as well. So you're allowing yourself to take your time. I see you guys. Yeah, Spirit is showing me like a flower blooming now. You coming out of your house and literally just blooming. Maybe it's the change of the season, especially if you live somewhere where we're coming into the summer season. We actually do have the summer card that did come up to you for you. So I see summer is likely going to be a pivotal shift where a lot of this stuff pops off. But I see you kind of blooming. Yeah, Spirit is showing me like a tulip, literally just blooming and blossoming. Now we do have temptation and spiritual union. I feel like you're good, but just be aware this is a time where it's much more likely that you will attract people who just want to hop timelines with you because that's what you're doing, versus people who really want to like give to you and mutually share in a relationship. And also be mindful of the difference between someone who's dedicated and appreciation. Appreciation can often appear as love, but we find out down the line that it doesn't end up being sustainable because it's kind of just like your favorite show. You'll have seasons where you're obsessed with it, and then you'll have seasons where you're watching all sorts of other things. But that won't exactly work when you're in a relationship with someone. You can't be going to look to the left and the right, because you're just not that focused in, tapped into your relationship. So just be mindful. This is one of those times where temptation, it will be strong. And we all think, oh, it's so easy, I'll get through the temptation when it's like a mess. But when it's like a glass of water in the middle of the desert, when it's like your ideal time, I don't know. I don't know if we're that resilient. We got summer, balance, and scissors. Balance says you will move into a healthy balance between work, play, health. Ooh, nice. I see your health getting better. And alone time. I see you spending time with yourself and genuinely enjoying it. So I'm picking up that someone has a new gadget or something new for their home that makes it more comfortable as well. It could be related to that. Summer says fun in the sun, happiness, and lighthearted times are ahead. So I see you blossoming, blooming, getting in really nice energy and just releasing. You're releasing and you're allowing things to be as they are. We have the scissors card. So the thing is, I just saw 808. People are taking this really bad. Like people are taking this like it is an intentional blow and attack towards them. Scissors, it says you'll have a sudden end to a situation or decide to cut something or someone out. So I see at the last moment, you're stepping away from any drama, any unfruitful romantic connections, 3 of Swords, anything that hurt you. This could even be you've been stuck on 6 of Cups, someone from the past for the last year, going through it, literally crying out to Spirit, and then literally wake up one day and don't give up. I'm so here for this energy. Literally waking up one day just the baddest with the coldest mindset. And I don't mean cold in the sense that, you're icing people out, but cold as in admirable and cool. We got the Page of Wands here. So it's like, there's always new love. That's so crazy. Like I'm seeing something that has affected you deeply, 3 of Swords, and negatively, you literally finally getting from up under its grasp. So whatever you've been struggling with, if it's like familial acceptance of who you are, feeling like a black sheep, but wanting to live your own life, but also still have a life with them, but they're not having, the easiest time with your independence and they're wanting to program your life. I see you finally moving away and saying, you know what? I still have to live. Or if it's an old romantic partner that had you caught in a loop of the same argument. I see you just finally stepping away from that. I was actually getting a heavy energy of coworkers before I started to pull, more cards. In the beginning, it was feeling like coworkers less romantic, and then we got all these romance cards that ended up coming out. But in the last second, Nine of Swords reversed, you're walking away from conflicts and problems, and people are taking it as a personal attack, but it's not. They don't even know how long you have been under the thumb of just low vibrational energy, even not related to this situation. And there comes a time where you're not going to accept that anymore, and that's where you're at. Yeah, exactly. Six of Pentacles. You're like, I'm in my blessings from the universe era. Now, under that, we do have the Three of Pentacles reversed, and Three of Pentacles is a card of working with your spirit guides, working with your ancestors, manifesting, letting the universe know what you're looking for. So I would take some time to set intention, especially if you already know what direction you want to go in, whether it's related to love or not. Spiritual unions are divinely guided, and I see that that is what's coming towards you. So in terms of romance, you really don't have to do too much to bring it towards you. This is one of those things you could just let happen. But in terms of where you want to move forward, how you want to move forward, if you want to make a physical move, or if you want to focus more on beauty or health, tell spirit your goals and give your guides permission to move some things around for you and to help you at this time. What else do you want to say to collective spirit? What else does collective need to know? We have carried away. It says, let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. And even this is not a romance deck, yet here we are with such a lovey-dovey message. Maybe that's the reading that I need to do next, a love reading. Tap in, see what's going on in love for the collective, because this reading really seems like someone is coming through. So, we'll see soon like what is coming in for collective, but that is what I have for us today. New love coming in. I see you pulling back from any drama, uncertainty, anything that's making you uncomfortable, and living your life for you. And I just love that. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.